All right, this is what we need to do. I have a freezer that is just freezing up. So we need to take things out of here. It's also just wildly unorganized and I don't even really know what's in here. So we have to pull this out, defrost it, and reorganize it. But I know I'm not gonna want to cook after all that. So I often buy bulk carrots, celery, and onions, and I like to chop them all up and freeze them in 4 cup quantities. That way, I know exactly what I can just throw in a crock pot and cook up. Carrots, celery, and onions seem to be the trifecta of most things when you're doing a slow cooker, so they come in handy quite often when I know I'm not going to cook at the end of the day. I am also trying to work through the last of my roasts. We are getting close to needing to order another half beef. And so I have to get through some of the lesser used parts. We went through the steak pretty quickly, and now we are working through the last of our roasts and our ground beef. This is also one of the meals that my twins will eat, one of them reluctantly. One of them actually enjoys it quite a bit. So I am happy to have a fast meal that will feed the majority of the people who live in my home.
Cause you know the world is beautiful, so beautiful. Cause you know the world is beautiful, so beautiful.
So, first things first, I have to start emptying things out. I have some things in here that are vacuum sealed and they're faring a bit better, but I do have things that I just threw in a Ziploc bag and tossed in there, and I thought maybe it would work well, but they do tend to have a little bit of freezer burn. I decided not to hold on to some of the chicken carcasses that I have been stockpiling to make chicken broth. I can't remember how long that they had been in there, and they weren't really protected with that Ziploc bag, so I just decided to let them go, and I will make a new batch of chicken stock soon, and I'm actually going to try to pressure can that so it's not sitting inside my freezer taking up space, but actually sitting on my pantry, and I don't have to worry about thawing it out. It'll just be liquid form and shelf stable, and also it'll be a new skill to learn, and I'm pretty excited about that.
Cause you know the world is beautiful, so beautiful. Cause you know the world is beautiful.
I am trying to find a place where I can lower or at least adjust how cold my freezer is, but I cannot find anything that would do that for me. It is blasting out cold air. Could be because the door's open, but it's just been over freezing and building up all of that frost, and I'm trying to figure out a way to get that to stop. It does turn out that by cleaning it and not having it so overfilled has helped with that frost buildup. I haven't really seen an issue with it since I did this deep clean.
Cause you know the world is beautiful. Cause you know the world is beautiful, so beautiful.
I didn't even know I had these 2 whole chickens back there. I was really excited to find them. I think I'm going to do a bulk chicken cook up. I'm going to roast up both of those chickens, pull the meat off the bones, and then we can use those carcasses to make the chicken stock.
Cause you know the world is beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful.
That ice went straight in my face and down my shirt. I got myself so good with that one.
never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again.
One thing I like about filming all of these and trying out new things is that I can see what does not work. And we can absolutely see that this camera angle, me trying to clean out the inside of my freezer, this doesn't work. I don't know why I thought you'd be able to see a little bit more inside the freezer, but honestly, I am just getting off the stuck chunks of ice and knocking them down, as you can see on that. And it is warming up in there, so the ice is starting to melt off and break off a lot more easily. So I don't have to whip chunks of ice into my eyeballs again.
At the same time, feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool.
That chunk back there that we zoomed into, that was the hardest part to get off. That part was still pretty dedicated on being stuck to the back wall of my freezer. It did not want to come off, but eventually I convinced it to move on.
Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again.
As you can see here, I am restocking all of my chopped veggies that I have. I just redid all of this because I had run out and it was driving me crazy not having them. That is just an individual onion. And these little just green packs, that is bell pepper. Bell peppers actually saute up really nicely after you've frozen them because they have a soft texture anyways. It does turn out that I put the top shelf in the bottom slide. I didn't realize that they were different depths, but it makes sense, and I was able to. I didn't feel like unloading and reloading, so I just moved it one level up. While I'm putting everything back, I can't believe how much I had to get rid of, but I do love being able to see everything inside this freezer. It's going to make me remember what's in there better and actually use through it. I go through a lot of these things, including the rest of the french fries and the tater tots. I do believe we ate one of the peas, but I separate a whole section just for fish because we are Catholic, Lent is coming up. We're going to be working through those shrimps and breaded fish here very soon. Getting the last of, oh, that was a big chunk. Getting the last of the ice off. And I'm glad because when I go to throw it into the sink, I realize that there are chickens out on the counter that I need to put back away. And just lose myself in the warmth. And finished product. I am really pleased with how this turned out. I think I'm going to go get some more of the frozen meat out of the garage freezer and bring it into the home freezer. That way it is right there on my top of mind and I will start cooking through it. And we will be doing a project with those chickens very soon. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I really appreciate it when you stop by, and I love you. Bye.